So Weston and Sampson started out on this project, really do a typical traditional park renewal project. As we started into the public engagement process, we learned pretty quick because it coincided with a major storm event, two nor'easters within several weeks of each other in winter of 2018. And the seawalls in downtown Boston were breached by high tide floodwaters up to 4 feet over the seawall elevations. And about a third of Langone and Puopolo had flooded. And at the same time, they were just rolling out their resiliency standards. And so they thought it was a really great opportunity for us to leverage our park and open space assets throughout the city on the water, help protect our neighborhoods, and really set the way for future projects within the city as well as developers along the harbor edge. Weston & Sampson was really the prime consultant for the city on this project, and then we brought in the experts as needed. It was really working with the various agencies within the city. Climate Ready Boston had rolled out their resiliency guidelines, and we're really making sure that we were all speaking the same language and that we were following the expectations being set forth by the city. It had never been done before. There was definitely learning curves on both sides of the table. It was really a collaborative effort to make sure we're hitting the mark. And then from a stormwater management perspective, Boston Water and Sewer, they are also heavily involved with climate resilience. It was really a collaborative effort from both the design engineering side as well as the policy and city side of things. This is really a signature park in the North End. It's the only active recreation park within really the downtown Boston area. There's not a lot of athletic field opportunities within this neighborhood specifically, as well as really the downtown area. We wanted to make sure the park was obviously resilient. It was a balance between providing that really critical access to the water's edge. And so what we tried to do was seamlessly blend the new climate resilient actions, such as building a new seawall and raising the park, within the park bounds itself. So we did a really robust soil stabilization program, and from there we were able to use some really creative ways of elevating the park 7 feet in certain areas, using lightweight fills, using piles, and really floating out and building over the existing seawall without actually impacting it. So the city had just rolled out its public works climate ready standards, and Weston & Sampson, had actually participated and assisted in developing those guidelines. And so this was really the first project that was available from the city's perspective, where they were able to proof those out and use those in a real world situation versus just setting the standards on paper. A major benefit of this work is really providing a open space resilient asset that is not only leveraging the recreational aspect of the park itself, which we all know traditionally as being a park, but really it's protecting the greater neighborhood behind the park.